Peace and blessings to the chosen. Shalom. All praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemal Shai. The honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim pushing his truth with sincerity and charity. I'm the brother Yalab. Responding to this post, it says, whenever I see a Gen Z person really having a good time, I always look around to see who's filming them. So hopefully, Lord willing, the title is that the people are not happy. Because this is the general truth. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And it is evident that the wicked are ruling the earth with your modern day briberies and extortion and the things of that nature. For example, the Epstein files, right? The people that have ruled are using bribery and using dirt upon each other to keep wickedness and to keep robbery into full throttle, right? Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus 40:12, all bribery and injustice shall be blotted out, but true dealing shall endure forever, right? So here it is, the leadership of the U.S. is being, there's dirt on these politicians, red and blue, Democrat and Republican, that they may continue sending money to Israel, or they're going to be exposed for having things of the nature of kiddie videos or touching kids or doing all manners of weird stuff. But these are the people that sit in the houses of senates and representatives. These are the people that have some kind of power here. But ultimately, the elites have power, and they're bending the wheel to greed. They're servants of greed. They're slave, and everyone here is a slave. Everyone here is a slave or a servant to something, and the elites are slaves to greed. Ecclesiastes 12:4, and the door shall be shut in the streets. When the sound of the grinding is low, he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. All the daughters of music shall be brought low. And that is exactly what it is today. And this is more than just the music that is put on the mainstream that sucks, but everything else, your media, it's all just trash, really. Ecclesiastes 10:6, folly is set in great dignity, the rich sit in low place. So every time you turn on the radio, what's put on, and it's not like they don't make music the way they did before. It's just that you're not going to hear it on the radio. It's going to be hidden. It's going to be put off in the corner. You have to really search for good music, really. Generally, what do you hear? Robbery, whoredom, adultery, sorcery. This is the iniquity that's abound, that's making the world wax cold. Matthew 24:12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So it's popular in the trends and the music to backdoor your homeboy, backdoor, betray, be a truce breaker. These are the kind of people that you were warned about in the last days, in the perilous times. In 2 Timothy 3, and from the top it says, know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, pridefulness, right, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents. What's that one song when the kid talk about he wanted to kill his parents? Verbatim, I want to kill my mom. I want to kill my dad. That is not that. This is the type of vibration that they putting out there. Unthankful, unholy, right? They think the world owe them something, right? Walk around prideful for nothing. It says, without natural affection, truce breakers. They'll go your back doors. You'll trade us, right? False accusers, incontinent, fierce, right? Murderous spirit, right? The music about killing and murdering, especially your own people. Despisers of those that are good, right? Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. And this is the reason why we are in this place. The people are mourning. And it's to the point where it's evident that social media is just a front. People pretending to be happy on social media. That was the point of this post. Is that he knows that they pretending to be happy on social media. They pretending to have a good time because deep down inside, once the camera is down, it's back to the tears. It's back to the mourning. The people generally are mourning. They're paying a ridiculous amount of tax every time they go to work, giving damn near half of your check to the government. It's all folly and vanity. Ecclesiastes 1:17, it says, I gave my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this is also this vexation of spirit. For in much wisdom is grief, and he that increases knowledge increases sorrow. It's getting to the point where everybody can see it. The Lord said He's going to pour His Spirit out on all flesh. Let me get that. It's not something that you could just keep ignoring anymore, because all of the sedations of society, right? It is not it's not you can't drink your way out of it. You can't smoke your way out of it anymore. The sedations of society, the comforts that these people use, it is running out. Everything that is vexation is heavily put into your face. The people they know that the tiny tops, the small or the little hats, right, own everything. They know who's responsible for this. This is a evident thing all over social media. Joel 2:28, and it shall come to pass to afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy. Old man shall dream dreams, your young man shall see visions. Now, generally, that's talking about the Israelites, but still, the point stands that the Lord said He's gonna put His Spirit out on all flesh. So at a certain point, all people are starting to see this. They're starting to see at least the very thin layer of what truth is, and that these devils run the world, and they run it wickedly, and that they're being defrauded every day, not just on their taxes and not just on their money, but they being defrauded in every way. It ain't enough TikTok videos you can make, TikTok dances you can do to try to get around it. At some point, the pretending stops. The people are miserable. They're in misery. And if they not, they just bugged out, or they overly medicating themselves and sedating themselves with some kind of distraction in this world, and it's all folly and vanity. But Lord willing, that was edifying. I didn't want to go too deep on anything. I want to keep it real simple, straight to the point. But once again, peace and blessings to the chosen. Kwam Yasharala, to the true Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and mostly for the hopeful elect to come out of them. Everyone else that is that wants to stay with this world, they can die with this world, right? And once again, peace and blessings to the chosen and Abba Babal.